BMW M3 CSL, and it is still regarded by many as the best M3 ever.
BMW's latest M3 is faster, more powerful and packed with technology, but is it a better driver's car?
Welcome to the Driver Reviews channel. I'm Vicki Butler-Henderson, and today I am delighted to be sharing a track with Tiff Needell.
What a pleasure it is to be back working with you.
Oh, well, we will be tackling the twists and turns of Anglesey in these two beasts. We've got the latest M3 and the old school M3 CSL.
I think you should take me out in that CSL to remind ourselves just how good that was.
Hop on in. If you are watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so now, because it will allow us to create more content like this.
Hey! This thing is lightning fast! What a car! What a car! Oh, what a car!
And that is what little hatches should be. So Tiff, this M3, it's basically lost some weight but gained some muscle. CSL. Coupe Sport Leichtbau, how's your German?
I don't know.
Competition Sport Light, or as I like to call it, completely super lovely. Those letters, of course, hark back to the 1970s CSL, the Batmobile as it was also known. It had fins on its bonnet and that big wing at the back and the side, and you've driven one.
I have. I had the pleasure of filming one a couple of years ago and rediscover this most amazing of BMW models. But of course, that created the M division. This was the beginning of the M. 1972, they wanted to go racing, and so they started homologating that amazing CSL. And of course, it also created the colour scheme, the famous white colours with that stripe, the BMW stripe, which was created because they could look at your motorsport. The blue is Bavarian blue.
Yeah.
And they were hoping to get Texaco sponsorship, so they put Texaco red in, and the purple in the middle is what you get if you mix blue and red.
Wow, so that's how the colours came.
And they didn't get the sponsorship, funny enough, but I think that it was such a great colour scheme. They just kept the stripes, and they've been here forever, really, haven't they?
Do you know what? I'm surprised that colour scheme isn't in this car at all.
Yeah, I know, because it's an M car. Well, in fact, this is the successor. This is the next CSL.
So this is from 2000, the E46, and it is quite simply divine.
Well, you say it's simply divine.
You've got issues.
It's brought back memories of when I drove these when it was new.
Yeah.
Because I can't recline. I'm sitting on a throne, right?
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable. I couldn't go far, and just no.
Because the sport seat is fixed and you can't ratchet it back. Yeah. You'll be delighted to know, Tiff, that I sit absolutely perfectly in this car and could sit in here for many hundreds of miles.
That's because you're an abnormal size.
I think you'll find 5'5.5" is perfect.
I mean, look, I'm nearly at the roof.
Can't you lower it?
No.
So one of the joys about this car is that it tells you when it's warmed up. So to start with, it would limit my revs to about 4,000. As the engine's warmed up, I can now rev it to 7,000 if I want to, and then eventually it'll let me go to 8.
Actually, one thing about the original CSL was amazing. When you think back now with power, it only had 206 horsepower.
The original CSL.
For the racing versions, they started to up it a bit. And I think when Hans Stuck was leaping around the Nürburgring, winning European Championship races, they had about 400 horsepower. So what's the power up to now with this, the second CSL?
360.
Okay.
But we are lightweight. It's about 110 kilograms lighter than a normal M3.
Right. But it's got only an automatic gearbox.
Well, this is the SMG gearbox.
Oh, of course it was, yes.
So it means sequential manual gearbox, SMG, and it's got some nuances. So you can adjust the sensitivity of the gears, so you can have them slightly sort of clunky gears or smoother gears depending on what you need.
A couple of clunks already. This is the early days, what we call the robotised manual. So it's a manual. See that one? So it's a manual gearbox with hydraulically assisted changing for you.
Yeah.
But it still has to engage the next gear, which is why you get that clunk.
So I've made the sensitivity. I've tweaked it, so hopefully now.
Which way?
You've got smoother. There we go. Smoother gear changes.
A bit blur.
In 2000, Tiff, when this came about, I know that you're not a big numbers fan when it comes to BMW models, but E46 will strike petrol heads with joy whenever the E46 is mentioned. And this...
Hold on. Are you accusing me of not being a petrol head?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't strike me with anything. I don't do E-numbers. And Porsches, I don't do 993s and 996. I do 911 or a 911.
Well, you better get with the party, big boy, because the E46 is the party wagon. And this is BMW's most sort of heavily produced model. They 85,000 plus E46 cars were made. Obviously not necessarily CSLs, many, many fewer.
It's just dawned on me, actually. That was a huge gap between the first CSL, hasn't it? And this year. That's 30 years. So
yeah.
It was a bit of a bring back memory, I suppose, when they launched the CSL.
Absolutely. Huge joy. To help its lightweight, we've got an aluminium bonnet, a carbon roof, and a thinner rear screen.
And we've got a lot of carbon inside as well, haven't we?
Yes.
But I've got another problem.
Oh no, what's the problem?
Well, they've taken away my door rest. So I'm just hitting carbon and I've got nowhere to put my elbow.
Yes, but that's because you're saving weight.
Right, let's give some revs, Vicks.
So this has got a carbon airbox that you can rev it all the way to 8,000. I can't rev it all the way to 8,000 because I'm under strict instructions not to, but it does give it a distinctive voice, that straight six.
Oh, I always love the sound of it. When you look at the outside as well, you can hear a BMW from a mile off.
It feels so nicely balanced. And I've got a proper steering wheel. I've got a steering wheel from BMW that I love. Oh my gosh.
Bit of Alcantara, Alcantara.
And just the right thickness.
You can have a few more beans. Come on, go on. That's the...
Under the bonnet is an award-winning engine. It's a 3-litre straight six.
What award did it win then?
It won many, many awards.
Many awards.
Many awards. Over many years, actually, in various guises. Yeah.
As long as it's the BMW straight six, that's all that matters.
One lovely statistic, if you went to buy your car from the dealership and you showed them a grade C racing license, they unlocked the top speed from 155 to 174 miles an hour. They should do that today. I think that's a lovely thing. Are you capable of 1,000 Newton meters of torque? Where's your license? Prove to me you can handle it.
There weren't many made either. It was 1,383 or something were made.
Yeah.
And 422 were right-hand drive UK production. So that's almost a quarter of the production was made for UK.
Yeah. But they are still so rare, which is why I go weak at the knees when I see one. I do. When I first came to see this car this morning, I actually had to give it a kiss and to thank it for being born.
Yeah, but after the Batmobile, it's a bit of a, it hasn't really got much wow from the outside. It looks nice, it's smooth, but it's not got much wow factor.
But don't you think that it's a classy bit of kit?
Well, yeah, classy, yeah. not as sporty looking as one might think it would be, being the sort of sports version of the M3.
It once upon a time had unique wheels, but then they were an option for your normal M3, so they didn't even hang on to the unique wheels, the CSL.
Yeah. That's a bummer. Then. So you bought one that you thought had unique wheels and they put them on the standard M3s.
This latest M3 has got 19-inch alloys at the front and 20 inches at the rear, and they are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. They've been developed to balance high levels of grip with stability and control on the road and on the track. The tyre also carries BMW's star marking, which means that it has been co-developed with BMW to suit the performance characteristics of cars like this M3. The Pilot Sport 4S has a star rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars on DriverReviews, rated by thousands of drivers. For drivers wanting a more track-focused setup, then there is this, the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tyre. It is still road legal, but obviously more suited to a circuit. The Cup 2 is engineered for maximum dry grip and more direct steering response when you're really pushing on the track. Whatever car you drive, the only thing connecting you to the road or the track are the tiny contact patches on your tyres. So it is crucial to find the right set, but searching for them can be stressful and confusing. If you need help choosing new tyres for your car, then go to DriverReviews.com, where you will see thousands of reviews of all the top brands written by drivers just like you. Also, check out the winners of our latest Customer Choice Awards. Tiff, before we take the new one out, let's just compare. That is definitely longer, wider and taller.
It looks a lot bigger. It's amazing. In fact, it's about 3 inches taller, but
Yeah.
that's all about weight as well, what's adding some of the extra weight. But it's obviously a bigger, that's the way all cars are going. The sort of M3 is as big as an M5 and an M3 is as big as M3. They get bigger.
And obviously the big grille as well.
That's funny. When they first came, that controversy, wasn't it? That big,
yeah.
big, everyone hated it.
I loved it though.
I didn't, and I've got you, and now I look at the old one, I think, what's that little thing, little thing?
It almost looks too small, doesn't it?
So I think it's got a really good front end.
Yeah, here.
Aggressive enough without being overly aggressive,
Yeah.
which I really like.
And you've got some bonnet divots, whereas this one's got more sort of bonnet, raised bonnet.
Yeah, but yours is saying power.
Yeah.
Bowls, the old power. But this says power dip, so I don't know.
Just
It's nice, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But one other thing that I need to bring your attention to is the porthole on one side of the CSL. It's a little telltale CSL sign.
Oh, is it?
Feeds air.
Oh, proper air ram.
Exactly, up into the engine. Yeah, exactly. Another air thing is on the rear. So mine has got like I say mine, I wish it was mine. The CSL has got like a sculpted spoiler at the rear.
Built in.
And the new M3 is kind of like bolted on.
Trendy carbon fibre. You've got a bit of trendy carbon fibre now and again, haven't you? Even your BMW. Have we got trendy carbon fibre? No, we haven't got a...
Oh, yeah, there's some little bits in your
You've got a couple of little carbon fibre winglets.
Yes, yeah. Should we talk about costs?
If you have to.
If you wanted to buy one today, guess how much?
So if they're limited edition,
Yep.
I thought 50 grand.
They go for around 80.
Do they?
To top end 120.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. And this one here, that starts at about 85.
Just come up off the bonnet a bit, please. You might dent it, you know.
How dare you!
Now I know the value, Vic. So I was just worried you don't want to scratch it.
Look, with me on the front, darling, it would triple in price. Money-wise for this, right, it starts at about £85,500.
But it's bound to have all the press fleet
Tick,
car,
tick, tick,
extras,
tick, tick.
extras.
It's got about £25,000 worth of options, including almost £9,000 on the carbon ceramic brakes
Carbon,
and the
which you don't
gold
really need for
calipers.
road cover, yes.
The gold calipers.
Gold calipers.
And then it's got bucket seats, and then another sort of package where you've got heated steering wheel,
Very
etc.,
good.
etc.
I hope they're not as uncomfortable as your seats were in that.
I'll find out. But that's well over 100 grand there. So you better get off that car. Should we give it a go?
It's time, I think.
I think
You
so
have to go first. Show me around.
Thank you.
But as long as my seat can move back.
Oh, cripes. I hope it does.
Oh, I think that went lovely.
You've been sleeping in here, haven't you? This is Daddy's sleeping mode. So here we are then, and may I say, evolution has not been kind to another steering wheel. Chunky, chunky, chunky. How are your seats?
With a flat bottom.
With a flat bottom! That is going on.
Well, the seats are better than the CSL that you love so much because they can be adjusted. They actually tilt and they move, and that's what we want. But they're a bit. Do you remember the M2? Have you driven the new M2?
Yes.
And they got this big bit in the middle.
Yeah.
That really makes your legs sore. Well, this is a similar looking thing, but actually isn't quite so intrusive. So actually they're very comfortable, but I still don't see the need for having a bit of carbon fibre between your legs, to be honest.
No, fair enough. These seats are a £4,500 option. Would you be optioning them?
No.
No. Okay, fair enough.
But I do have a nice armrest now.
Oh, good.
So I'm feeling a lot more comfortable, thank you, Victoria. Actually, it's funny when you think about this CSL business. This isn't a CSL, but they've given that name to the new M4, haven't they?
Yes.
So they've stolen the CSL hereditary because it's the first CSL was what 70. They've been 25 years for the one we just driven, and that's another 25 years forwards, pretty much. So it's 50 years now since that first CSL, which is amazing.
God, isn't that incredible?
I know.
But what a legacy the CSL has had.
Well, I must admit, BMW losing the plot of it with names. They're just getting longer and longer with they're so complex now, I almost give up.
Yeah.
It's an M3. But hold on, you said an xDrive.
xDrive, yes.
So it's four-wheel drive. Now, is that a default setting? Are we in four-wheel drive now? Do you know?
Yes. The default setting is
Can you
four-wheel
feel
drive.
it? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
No, you can't. You've got no idea whether you're on four-wheel drive or not.
Why do you need four-wheel drive in a saloon car?
If you live in Switzerland or Austria or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the point is about if you have winter tyres, which I've got on my rear-wheel drive BMW, then it's not a problem, snow and a bit of ice. So this four-wheel drive, to me, you're just carrying around a bit of extra weight that you don't really need.
Now, there is a rear-wheel drive only manual version of this car that you can have.
How much does that cost?
I don't know, but you can't get it in the UK, so I'm going to take that carrot that I just
the Americans
dangled.
have probably got it. Actually, funny enough, America has kept manual. America was the country we all thought automatics, wasn't it, right? They were automatics. We had the stick shifts, as the Americans call it. They had automatics. Now Europe's having more automatics, but the Americans are the ones that hold on to wanting a manual version.
The stick shift. Now, powering this little puppy is a 3-litre 6-cylinder twin-turbo engine. I got 530 horsepower. I got 650 newton meters of torque, and 0 to 62 happens in 3.5 seconds.
But
I knew there'd be a but.
Wait, this is the problem with these new M3 at the moment. It weighs something 1855 kilograms. So it's half a ton more than that lovely CSL we drove earlier. That means the power to weight ratio, right, of the 25-year-old CSL is 260 horsepower per ton.
Yeah.
And this has only got 286 horsepower per ton. No. Because they make them so heavy now. So you have four-wheel drive, weight I don't want. We have luxuries, weight I maybe do want. This is the modern way, and also it's getting bigger. I haven't looked at the figures, but I'm sure it's bigger. Yeah.
What it has got, Tiff, is a special M button.
Oh, the M. You've turned the four-wheel drive off, haven't you? Which means when you come to a hairpin, you can probably give it a boot and then just keep it going and make a bit of smoke and have a slide. Who wants four-wheel drive?
Would you like a go?
Yes, my turn. Come on.
You know this isn't my preferred seat, don't you?
Look, you had a nice dry track.
Yes.
And now, while we change drivers, it's all rained. And look. Oh, what the hell? I'll still turn all the traction. I'll fix it, don't mind. Well, you set it up, so I've just gone for it.
I mean, I don't know what to say, really.
These are immensely fun cars, aren't they? I mean, oh, doesn't it slide? Look at that. No throttle at all. Oh, it's so seat of the pants stuff. Down here, I'll get this right now. Get this right now. Get the nose in now,
Yeah,
Tiff.
nose in.
Oh, and then.
Yeah,
We're all right now. Once we're spinning wheels, we're fine. All the red
so
lights
well,
go.
doesn't it?
I still wish we had round dials. You know, we've been in that old CSL with lovely round dials. We've got all these sort of everything in brackets now, isn't it? Red and blue and everything else.
We've got the motorsport colours though on the seats this time.
True. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was trying to go from one slide to the other, but it's downhill into that one, and it just catches you out. Now give it in. Now give it the full beat. Oh, that's it.
Yes, yes, yes. Go on, baby. Go on. Tiff, as much as I love going sideways with you, I will have even more of a soft spot for this CSL.
Yes, but I won't be passengering you because it's too uncomfortable.
That would be my dream.
And you have to admit you were having a lot of fun in this new M3.
Yes, 'tis true.
And it's looking rather aggressively nice, so no, on this occasion, I'm taking the new car.
Perfect. I'll keep this one then. And thank you so much for watching Driver Reviews today. Please let us know your thoughts about the two cars. And please press like and subscribe so that you are notified each time we post something new.
It's going to rain again. It's going to rain again. It's going to rain again. It's going to rain again.